Observing obscure observances, looking at the calendar for June 5th. Here we have Apple Today. I have no idea what that is. There's no information on that. Festival of Popular Delusions Day, observed annually on June 5th. I did not know about this one, but it says, according to checkiday.com, tells us, let's see, where is it? Okay, here we go. It is unknown where exactly, where and by whom this day was started, but there is some consensus that it was started on June 5th, 1945. On June 6th, 1944, over 150,000 Allied troops landed on the beaches of Normandy in France, beginning to push to Allied troops beginning the push to retake Western Europe from the Nazis. A day before the invasion was the last day that Nazis could have had the delusion that their Reich would last 1,000 years. Hence, the day is celebrated on June 5th. Although hard fighting remained after the D-Day landing, such as during the Battle of the Bulge, with the invasion the Allies moved inexorably towards victory, and the Nazis' delusions were put to rest. So there you go. That's kind of cool. All right, here we go. Hot Air Balloon Day, observed annually on June 5th. All right, I've never been in a hot air balloon, but I don't know. It sounds like, it sort of sounds like fun, but one wrong move and it could be all over. There was that story a couple years ago about the hot air balloon that burnt up as it was traveling and people died on it. All right, let's see. Here we go. Hot air balloons. Okay. Hot air balloons are the oldest form of technology to carry humans with the huge first. Hot air balloons are the first. Oh, geez. All right. The first human flight took place November 1783 in Paris, France, in a hot air balloon. Prior to humans taking flight, 3 farm animals, which some sources say were a pig, duck, and rooster, took to the sky in June 1783. His flight lasted 10 minutes and the balloon went up approximately 6,000 feet. This balloon was created by the Montgolfier brothers out of sackcloth and paper. Hot air balloons consist of an envelope, which is a large balloon-like bag containing heated low-density air which causes the hot air balloon to rise, and a gondola which holds the passengers, as well as the device which creates the hot air that rises into the envelope. The fabric of modern air balloons usually consists of ripstop nylon or polyester. Both leisure and travel have both been affected by the hot air balloon, which is why a day exists for it. There was actually on AdultSwim.com for a while. There was a thing where you could buy a hot air balloon ride. And the hot air balloon was shaped in the likeness of the character Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And you could keep the balloon when it was all said and done. If you had $70,000, get that one again. $70,000 for a hot air balloon ride? Oh, geez. They better come with like a steak dinner and the presidential suite and a chance to hang out with the animators of Aqua Teen Hunger Force and do some voice work for them. Hug an Atheist Day, observed the first Friday in June. Here we go. Okay, here we go. All right. Hug an Atheist Day was started by William Bermudez in 2009 as a parody of other Facebook groups that were popping up at the time that encouraged hugging people. He called for people to run up and hug atheists or anyone that is a non-believer in general, whether they're an agnostic, skeptic, secular humanist, or have other similar views. All right, there we go. What about a pantheon? Can you hug a pantheon today? Or how about St. Korea? St. Korea. Santeria? St. Korea. What's the one religion where they sacrifice the chickens? I don't know. Hug a Mormon. I don't know. I don't know. Hug anybody, man. We all need love around here, man. National Attitude Day, observed annually on June 5th. Today is, okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Where is it? It was just here a second ago. Now it jumped around. Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Today is all about keeping a positive attitude. Many of those who have positive attitudes have just as many problems as those who have negative attitudes, but they don't let the problems control their outlook. People who have positive attitudes are often healthier. They are lower risk for heart attack or cardiovascular disease and are also better able to recover from a stroke, traumatic brain injury, and brain tumors. It appears a positive attitude may protect against inflammation from stress. A positive attitude may also help people make healthier decisions in the first place, which will lead to better health down the road. All right. Well, the whole thing about people having positive attitudes but having as much problems as anybody as people with negative attitudes, well, that's almost everybody in the entire world. I don't care who it is. Me, you, the guy who lives next door to you, the millionaire, the guy who's in poverty. Everybody has problems. Everybody struggles. I don't care who you are. We all know someone who's gone through stuff, and we're also going through stuff. We should all be there for each other instead of trying to cut each other down and belittle each other. National Co-working Day in the UK, observed on June 5th. And there's no information. What a bloody shame that is. National Donut Day. There you go. National Donut Day. Observed the first Friday in June. And man, I like donuts. I like the chocolate donuts, but I also go for the plain donuts too. I'm not too picky. I like donuts. Let's see here. Where is it? All right. Dang. Where is it? Okay, here we go. National Donut Day, also known as National Donut Day, is an annual event that was started by the Chicago branch of the Salvation Army, first being held in 1938. It was created to honor the lassies, donut girls, or donut dollies, who had served donuts to servicemen in Europe during World War I. The aim of the day was also to be a fundraiser for Chicago's Salvation Army in order to help the many people who were suffering on account of the Great Depression. I did not know that. During World War I, the Salvation Army sent about 250 women volunteers who became known as donut dollies to France. They worked in huts near the front lines where baked goods, supplies, and stamps were available, as were services for mending clothing. As it was hard to get most fresh baked goods this close to the front lines, donuts were chosen. At times, they were even fried in helmets. The Salvation Army introduced the giving of donuts during World War II, and members of the Red Cross gave them out as well. Today, the day is still a fundraiser for the Salvation Army in many places, and the organization teams up with various donut shops on the day. Some places also give out free donuts today, such as Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'. Matter of fact, I was listening to the Cigar Dave show many years ago, and this was June 7th, 2014. It was a Saturday. He does his opening segment, then he comes back on the air, and he just starts going nuts. He says, "You know, folks, I was at the Dunkin' Donuts yesterday, and yesterday was the anniversary of D-Day. And they had the audacity, the gall, to have National Donut Day on D-Day. This was such an outrage. This is an outrage." And I'm listening to that, and I'm thinking to myself, I like you, Cigar Dave, but sometimes you're a little off on your spelling, and this is an example. Because, and I even tweeted him, I even wrote to him, I said, "Hey, look, if it wasn't for D-Day, we wouldn't have National Donut Day." And then he liked and he retweeted it, so I guess my message got to him, but I didn't know that it was started back in 1938, so there's an interesting little factoid for you. It's a fun little thing. I did not know that. Did not know that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Did not know that. All right. What else do we got here? What else do we got? All right. National Donut Day. National Gingerbread Day, also known as National Gingerbread Cookie Day, observed annually on June 5th and annually on November 21st. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what do we got? Although ginger originated in the rainforest of Southeast Asia, the first recorded use of gingerbread was used in 1990. Wait, hold on a second. Although ginger originated in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, the first recorded use of gingerbread dates to 992 when Gregory of Nicopolis, an Armenian monk, brought it to Europe and taught French priests how to cook it. During this time, gingerbread meant preserving ginger, which came from the Old French term gingerbreus? Gingerbreus. Gingerbras. Gingerbreus, which itself was derived from Zingerberg, the Latin term for spice. By the 15th century, gingerbread meant a type of cake made with molasses and ginger, but it was not yet widely used. Gingerbread came into prominence in the 18th century and can range from a soft cake to harder treats, such as biscuits and cookies. This day is dedicated to gingerbread in all its forms. What about the gingerbread man? What about him? What about him? Does he get any love? All right, what else do we got on here? National Gun Violence Awareness Day, observed the first Friday in June. All right, here we go. Just a little thing here. Okay. On January 29th, 2013, a week after she had taken part in Barack Obama's second inaugural parade, Adia Pendleton was shot and killed in Chicago at the age of 15. In response to this tragedy, her friends wore orange and encouraged others to do so in an effort to raise awareness about gun violence and to fight for a future that is free of it. They first displayed their orange colors on June 2nd, 2015, on what would have been Hadia's 18th birthday. National Gun Violence Awareness Day was born. National Gun Violence Day, a nationwide movement that shows collective power, honors the lives lost. National Gun Violence Awareness Day, a nationwide movement that shows collective power, honors the lives lost on account of gun violence and those wounded by it. After it got its start, orange became the color associated with the wider movement fighting for gun violence prevention. It was fitting as Erica Ford's organization, Life Camp Incorporated, had previously been behind making orange a color of peace. Although the day was originally observed on the birthday of Adia Pendleton, it is now held on the first Friday of June. The weekend is known as Wear Orange Weekend. Every Town for Gun Safety the weekend is known as Wear Orange Weekend. Every Town for Gun Safety sponsors the day, as do other community organizations. All right, so there you go, folks. I mean, as much as we want to try and quell the violence, as much as we want to try and bring peace and restore order, it's an uphill climb, and not everybody is going to cooperate, unfortunately. That is just the way it is. All right, what else do we got? Okay, National Veggie Burger Day, observed annually on June 5th. There's no information. And right below this, Sausage Roll Day. Man, observed annually on June 5th. No information. World Environment Day, observed annually on June 5th. All right, this is, let's see, in 1972. Okay, let's see here. Okay, in 1972, the first major conference on environmental issues took place. Organized by the United Nations, it was known as the Conference on Human Environment, and is also informally known as the Stockholm Conference. Later that year, on December 15th, the General Assembly adopted Resolution 2994, which created World Environment Day. The date of June 5th was chosen because that was the date that the Stockholm Conference had started on. World Environment Day was first held in 1974. World Environment Day is a day for encouraging worldwide awareness and action to protect our environment. The resolution that created the day said that governments and organizations in the United Nations system should undertake on that day every year worldwide activities reaffirming their concern for the preservation and enhancement of the environment with a view to deepen environmental awareness and pursuing the determination expressed at the conference. Today, the day is celebrated in over 100 countries, and millions of people have been involved in thousands of registered activities. Each year, there's a theme for the day that is about a pressing environmental concern. For example, the theme for 2018 was Beat Plastic Pollution, and the theme for 2019 was Beat Air Pollution. A host country is also chosen each year where the year's main official celebrations take place. The environmental challenges, Let's see. Environmental challenges that the host country faces are often highlighted. Observers of the day do things to protect the Earth on the local, national, or global level. Let's see. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. Trying to preserve the world, make it a better place, clean it up a little bit. I don't know all the statistics about it though. So let's see. What else do we got? And that's the end of the video. Well, I'm Lawrence Ross. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.